Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, can you hear and see me well?
Yes.
Okay, great. Welcome. Welcome to my class. Welcome to Akathot. I am teacher Grace. What's your name?
And Tom. Maybe
Tom.
you have yes. Maybe you have forgot me, but long time no see. I'm Tom. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think you're Tom. Was our class about business English?
Mm, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do remember you a little bit. So hello. Welcome back.
Hello.
Why haven't I seen you for a while?
Because I have to study for my class. Yes.
Mm, okay. And what made you decide to come back?
Yeah.
Why did you come back to Akathot?
Uh. Because I mm, I want to continue to finish my goals. Go abroad study. Yes.
Mm, okay. So, and are you planning to take the IELTS test? The exam?
No. No.
This
No.
one?
Yes. Yes.
This one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. When? When is your exam?
Uh, uh, uh-huh.
When? Oh, when are you taking the exam?
Mm, maybe 3 months ago. 3 months
From
later.
now?
Yeah.
3 months
Yeah.
later, 3 months from now. Oh, okay. So I'm glad you enrolled early. Most of my students
Uh,
they enroll like 4 weeks until their exam or 1 month. So it's a bit difficult. So yeah, if you have three
oh,
months, that's great. Okay. So and and how are you, Tom? How are you?
I'm fine today. Yes.
Yeah?
Uh,
Uh-huh. Do you have work?
uh, yes. Because it's because now is holidays because
Mm-hmm.
so I I find a job. Yes.
Oh, well, congratulations for getting a job. And
Yeah.
you want to practice your IELTS speaking, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let me help you with that. Have you ever taken the exam before?
No. 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 No.
Not
Never.
yet. Oh, never. Okay. So I need to let you know of there are things that you need to know about IELTS before you start learning about or answering IELTS. Okay. So wait, let me just get something. Mm, IELTS. Okay, here we go. So in IELTS speaking, there are three parts. Three parts. Okay. In part one is like a free talk, a small talk,
Oh,
but we have a
I,
topic. Yeah?
I know this. Yes.
You
Uh,
already know this. Okay.
yes.
All right. Okay. So if you know that, maybe we can begin with part one first. Let me test your abilities, and then I will give you
Yeah. Okay.
my comments. I teach IELTS differently. I teach it differently than other teachers, okay? So don't be surprised. Ready?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Tom, let's talk about presents or gifts. What's the best present or gift you have ever received?
Um, I have ever received lots of gifts. But most made me impression is bicycle. Um, I had never ride a mountain bike before. I re- I received the gift in my 12th birthdays, and I think I can ride it to school, and it made my life convenient. Yes.
Okay. Who gave it to you?
Um. My sister. Yes.
Wow, okay. And what do you also give expensive gifts?
Um. Dispense.
Yeah, do you
Um.
give
I
pricey gifts?
uh. I think for me it's unnecessary because I'm a student now. Um. I think I has not been able to make money, so uh so price to give is for me is difficult. A great gift a great gift also can make my friends happy. Yes.
Okay, it doesn't have to be expensive, right? Okay. And how about in your country? What kinds of gifts are popular in your country?
Um, Nowadays, a gift become more and more diverse, such as pet, flower, and jewelry. Everyone, but everyone's situations may be different. Sometimes a meal also can make people happy. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. That ends our part one. Okay, about gift. What do you think of your answer? How did you answer the question?
I think I had made improvements for me. Yes.
Okay, improvement. Did you prepare for this lesson? For this question? Did you
No.
prepare? No, you didn't. Oh,
Uh,
not.
this question I had prepared before. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, because for number one, when you answered number one, it sounded well prepared. But in IELTS test, the examiner doesn't like rehearsed, practiced, or memorized answers. They hate memorized answers. So make sure if you answer in IELTS, make sure it sounds natural. So even if you've memorized it, pretend that it's natural. Okay? Let's
Okay.
go to your answer. You said I have received a lot of gifts in my life. You can say that
At least a lot of it in my life.
in my life. Maybe the most impressive is the bike was because it's something that you already received. Was the bike that I got?
But
Uh, yeah, it was the bike. When did you get it? On your birthday?
um,
On
in
your
my
birth?
12th in my 12th birthday, I got on my birthday.
Okay, and you have to give more details.
My sister gave
Okay,
this.
that's why I asked you who gave it to you. So my sister gave it to me. I like is this the best present or I like this gift because it made my life convenient. Okay, well done. Let's go to number two. Do you give expensive gifts? You said it's unnecessary. Um, it's
Yes.
important, Tom, to answer the question first. Do you give expensive gifts? Answer the question first. Yes, I do. No, I don't.
No, I don't. Yeah,
Very good. So answer it first. No, I don't.
I don't.
Okay. And then explain why. Because your next answer is the why. You said because
Oh
you
yeah.
feel it's unnecessary and besides, okay. So if you are going to add detail, like it it is it
It is.
it's
It is
unnecessary
unnecessary. Yes.
and besides because you just adding a reason and besides I'm still a student now.
I'm still student now.
I I do not I'm not. You said
I
I'm
do.
not. Yeah, you said
I'm
I'm
not
not able to make money.
able to make money. Yes.
How about this? Can you read this?
I don't earn a salary yet.
Yeah, so this one is way better because I don't earn a salary yet or I don't make money yet. Okay, so it's difficult. You said a great gift. Mm, what do you mean by great gift? It's incomplete. So a great gift
Great gift.
can make um, people happy or my friends happy. Okay. Next is what kinds of gifts are popular in your country? Very good for using diverse, okay? The gift and choices or options now are more diverse. Yes, hats, flowers, jewelries, even a meal. Okay, is a
Yeah.
popular gift. Very good. I really like your answer for number three. Um, so the corrections are there. Now I'm gonna give you a strategy. Okay, part one
Strategy.
strategy. How to answer part one. Okay, use the QRS strategy. Do you know this?
No.
No. Okay, this is very important. When you are answering part one,
Answer the question.
so Q is for question. Answer the question
Oh,
first. Next,
provide provide the main reason.
so R is for reason. Question, reason.
Add supplemental ideas or information.
If necessary. Okay, this is a very important strategy because that's what the examiners will check, um, and to make sure that you don't give short answers and not too much answers. For example, the question is, what is your favorite color? How can you answer this question using the QRS strategy?
Um, my favorite color. My favorite color is red, and I think the red. I think the red is the symbol of happiness in my country. Yes. At um,
Do you buy things in red? Do you have
oh
a lot of things that are red?
I also buy some dress I also buy some red dress and also using many tools about red. Yeah.
That are red or in red. Okay, if you mean that
Oh, in
the
red.
thing are is in the color red, say in red. Very good. Now you got the idea. So even if you haven't prepared, but if you follow the
Oh,
QRS, you will know what to say. So, oh, I like the color red. I think red symbolizes happiness, and that's why I buy things and clothes that are in red. It makes me happy. That's how you answer it. Okay, very good. Remember that on part one, apply that on your next class, okay? QRX.
okay.
Okay, let's go to part two. Did you prepare for part two?
Yes, I prepare.
Okay, let's see what you have prepared. I'm still going to give you 1 minute because you need to practice writing down your notes, taking notes. You need to take notes on the actual IELTS test, okay? So I'm
Okay.
still gonna give you 1 minute. Get your pen and paper, um, and write down notes. 1 minute starts now. Time is up. Please start your answer.
Okay. Um, Many people also had their goals, such as long-term goals and short-term goals. Mm, my long-term goals is set up my business. For this, I have to uh, talk about a person, Lily, who born who born in he who born in Watkins, and he had quit her job and began to learn to how to make coffees. Uh, Today, after her several years hard working, she had started her own brand of coffees with her affected. I had made up my mind to start up business. But before that, I have to study hard to finish my university. Uh, I also think I can finish my goals because I think I also had relays spirits of never of giving up. Yeah, I finish.
Thank you so much for that. What do you think of your answer?
I think that's okay.
Okay, so good effort. Yes, you have prepared well. You have reviewed the topic and prepared it well. Okay. Um, Again, in IELTS, it's very, very important that you don't sound robotic. You should not sound monotone, like one sound. You need, um, so IELTS test is, there are four criteria, right? They will check your fluency and coherence. They will check
Fluency.
your, yeah, they will check your lexical resource. It means your vocabulary. They will check your grammar. And the last one is pronunciation.
Pronunciation. Yeah.
Okay. So if you answer like the way you did, so your lexical resource and grammar were good, even your coherence was good. However, your pronunciation and your fluency is affected because it's like you are reading your answers instead of saying it to me, your examiner. So it will affect your score. Okay? So, um, try, even if your answer is prepared and memorized, make sure that you add intonation and you slow down a little bit, pause on certain areas. Now, the part two is you have to speak for 2 minutes. You only spoke for 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think you can do to extend your answers? What do you think you can do so that you can have more answers?
Um.
So
I
maybe,
think uh
huh?
long term.
So this was your answer, but
I
it's just only 1.5 minutes. You need 30 more minutes, as seconds rather.
I
How?
think I can say say more about my my goals is uh my uh how to finish my goals. Yeah.
Oh yeah. How would you achieve it? Yeah, you can do. So there are many parts where you can have elaborated more. When you said set up my business, what do you mean? What business? Part two is about
Yeah.
telling a story. Okay. If part one is a pre-talk or a small talk, part two is telling a story. So your story has to be complete. Like it, I have so many other questions. Like what kind of business are you planning to set up? Um, and you said you have to study hard. Why do you have to study hard? And what will you study about? So this
Oh,
is why. What will you study about? Okay. How
oh,
long will you study? And what will you do after studying? Okay. So those are the areas that you can add more. So try to change. Oh, this is a good answer, but just add more details. Okay. To sound it more natural.
okay,
Okay. So after class, answer this again, record yourself, listen to yourself, check the time if it's 2 minutes. No more, no less. Okay?
okay.
Okay. Let's move on to question 3. I'm not going to show you the question because you wouldn't see it in the actual exam. Just listen. Um,
Mm,
let's begin. Um, why is setting goals important in the workplace?
um, because I think a clear, I think a clear goals can make us more productive and
Mm,
creative. And when we finish my goals in these days, which can motivate us and keen to strive for success. Yeah.
okay, thank you. And you mentioned earlier long-term goals and short-term goals. Do what do people usually set? Long-term or short-term goals?
Uh, um, I think nowadays, personally, nowadays, people people usually set up their short-term goals because I think it is easier to finish, such as uh, change bad habits with a month, uh,
Mm,
losing weight in 6 months, learn a language with a yes. Um, but for long-term goals, I think it is difficult for us to finish. Yeah.
yeah, thank you. And what's the difference between goals set by old people and goals set by young people?
Mm, I think for I think setting goals by old people and young people is consumption and anti-consumption. For young people, they maybe choose consumption, such as promoting salaries and or buying cars. But for old people, my grandpa want to have their own smart yacht, but they only want to grow it, uh, but they don't want to buying them. Yes.
Okay, that's a difference. All right, thank you so much. That concludes our part 3. What would you say about your answer?
Uh-huh.
What do you think of your answers for part
I
3?
think I think it is better. Yes.
Better? Okay, I love your confidence and your optimism. Yes, you have to have that mindset that I will do good, I am doing good, I will do better. That's a good attitude, Tom. Yes, I love that attitude. Okay, how about the topic goals? Goals. Is this easy to talk about? Goals. Is it easy for you to talk about goals?
Yes, I think. Yes, because
Oh,
I have many knowledge about it. Yeah.
good. Yes. Because it's something that you can relate, then that's an advantage. Okay, let's review your answers. Um, consumption, yeah, I changed the order of the questions because I know you prepared it. So I kind of changed it a little
Uh,
bit so you will think and be more natural. Okay, so for the question, what's the difference? Did you say consumption and non-consumption? Is that right? Did I hear it right? Consumption? Am I right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, okay. Uh, okay. So I want for this one it's good, but I want you for the example about old people, I want you to be more abstract, give more example, unlike not just about your grandpa. So for example, you said young people they have more of a consumption goals, meaning, and then you gave
Uh,
examples, like buy a car, get a promotion, um, achieve success at work and at school. Yeah,
yeah,
at
achieve
work,
success. Yeah, and
or
working.
yeah, at work or
Or
at school.
that's oh,
Now, the question is different. So if the question type is a comparison, make sure that you use comparative linking words. Okay, the question is a comparison question. It's important that you know the question type because the examiner will look for structures related to the question type. It's a comparison. You need to use comparative words such as, uh, on the other hand,
on the other hand.
while, whereas. Can you think of other comparative linking words? Whereas.
Right. Uh-huh.
N- Can you think of other words that we can use
Uh,
for comparison?
on the other while, where
While, yes, while. On the other hand, what else?
uh, I think I don't think I can say anymore.
Okay, but yeah, you need to learn, okay? So for part three, my suggestion is know the common question types. So strategy for part three. Okay. Strategy for part three, know the question types.
No, the person type.
The know the common IELTS question types for part three, so you would know what the examiner will be looking for. Because look at this. This is how the examiner will score you. So you need, for lexical resource, you need to learn idiomatic language. You need to learn, is it too small? I think it's too small. Okay. Wide range of structures. You need that. Um, yeah. Avoid grammatical mistakes. So you need to learn words or the question type so you would know the words that the examiner will look for. Okay. For non-consumption, you have to be more detailed. What I mean, like they're focused on their retirement, how to enjoy their retirement, the old people. Be more specific. Another example. They're more on maintaining good health. Okay. Examples for old people goals for non-consumption.
Retirement,
Retirement.
maintain their health. Retirement, maintain their health. Spending time with family.
Okay, so you have to give more specific examples, not just the garden example. This one, I love your answer here. Okay, I don't have any corrections. I love it. Okay, here my suggestion is easier to achieve,
Easier
not easier,
to
achieve,
uh,
not finish.
easier to achieve.
Yeah, short-term goals are easier to achieve, easier to attain,
Attain
to reach, but not finish.
to reach.
Finish is too simple. Okay. This one, I don't agree with you. I've been trying to lose weight for years. I cannot lose weight. I'm still fat. I,
Okay.
for me, it's a long-term goal. But okay.
No, no.
So remember, for part one, use QRS strategy. For part one. Part two, expand, expand, expand. Okay? Expand your answers. You need to reach 2 minutes. Strategy number three, know the common IELTS question type. That's it for today, Tom. Do you have any questions?
No.
No. I'm not going to